hello, good morning to all. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Hema Agri Doctor. Today I want to tell about soil. Soil means organic matter plus sand forms soil. If organic matter is removed from soil, it becomes sand. Means lack of nutrients matter in sand. Soil is inhabitant for many microorganisms and many biodiversity. Soil is the biggest ecosystem on the planet. So as today is World Soil Day, first of all I will wish you all a happy World Soil Day. Every year on 5th December, the day is recognized as World Soil Day. Several international institutions including organizations commemorate this day. This knows that food security is directly limited to the health of the land. Actually, soil is home to 1/4 of the biodiversity of the earth. It is important to control soil pollution as bad soil management will affect the microorganisms below the ground. These microorganisms are working continuously to preserve the ecosystem. They also add nutrients to the soil and process of decomposition will start there. Celebrating World Soil Day is important because the level of nutrients, vitamins in the soil has decreased significantly in last 70 years. Hence, World Soil Day is celebrated to advocate for soil conservation. Actually, first we have to know about what is meant by soil. Soil is the place where food begins. That is, the thin layer of grainy substance covering the surface of the earth is called soil. It is closely linked to land. Land forms determine the type of the soil. Soil is made up of organic matter, minerals and weathered rocks found on the earth. The right mix of the minerals and organic matter make the soil fertile. The agricultural system loses nutrients with each harvest, and if the soils are not managed sustainably, fertility is progressively lost. The soils will produce nutrient deficient plants. Why this 3rd December is chosen as World Soil Day means the day corresponds to the birthday of the late King Bhumibol Ayodhya of Thailand. He was the main proponent of the initiative for this soil conservation. Over last 70 years, the level of vitamins, nutrients in the food has drastically decreased, and it is estimated that 2 billion people worldwide suffer from lack of micronutrients known as hidden hunger because it is difficult to detect. Soil degradation includes some soils to be nutrient depleted, losing their capacity to support crops, while others have such type of high nutrient concentration that represents toxic to the environment. World Soil Day 2022 theme is where the food begins. Soil is the place where the food begins. For healthy food production, as the soil is not only a resource for humans, it is also a home and resource for many microorganisms or many living organisms. So soil is alive. We should note this point. Example, soil harbor with number of arthropod species. As entomologists, according to entomologists, soil harbor with more number of arthropod species. Arthropods includes not only insects but also crabs, shelled species like mites, and also so many insects and also so many microorganisms. According to entomology, some soil organisms they are called as biological regulators. Biological regulators example is nematodes, mites, springtails. Next is there are soil eco-engineers. For example, eco-engineers, termites, ants, earthworms are called as eco-engineers. They modify and regulate the habitat and availability of resources for the microorganisms. Next are chemical engineers of the soil. Example, bacteria, fungi and protozoa are called chemical engineers. They are responsible for decomposition of organic matter into nutrients which are beneficial for plants and animals. Next, microarthropods. For example, columbola, which are wingless insects. And next example is acari. Under acari, mites will come under. These mites feed on dead plants and and some others like centipedes and millipedes. These are also helpful for soil. These are all helpful in nutrient cycling and mineralization of nutrients in the soil, and to maintain the soil structure, and for formation of the soil pores. Why pores are required means for aeration and water storage in the soil, etc. For deep understanding about soil organisms, I will tell about some deep information about eco-engineers. Eco-engineers example, as I told earlier, ants. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను ఎకో ఇంజనీర్స్ గురించి, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యాంట్స్ గురించి చెప్తానని చెప్పాను. అంటే చీమల్ని పర్యావరణ ఇంజనీర్లు అని అంటారు. అవే లేకపోతే నేల సారహీనంగా గట్టిగా రాయిలా అయిపోయేదట. చీమలు పుట్టలు పెట్టుకోవడానికి స్వరంగాలు తవ్వి వదులుగా చేయటం వల్ల అది ఆరోగ్యంగా పంటలు పెరగడానికి సహాయపడతాయి. వానపాముల కన్నా చీమలే చాలా పని ఎక్కువగా చేస్తాయన్నారు పరిశోధకులు. అదే కాక వ్యర్థాలు కుళ్ళి భూమిలో కలిసి తోడ్పడుతున్నది చీమలే. అన్ని రకాల చెట్లు ఫలదీకరణకి ఈ చీమలు చాలా సహాయపడుతున్నాయి. పంటల్ని పాడు చేసే కీటకాలు అంటే వీవర్ యాంట్స్ అనేటివి ఈ పంటల్ని పాడు చేసే కీటకాలని తిని మనకు సహాయం చేస్తున్నాయి. జీడి మామిడి తోటల్లో వీటిపైన ఇటీవలే ఒక పరిశోధన చేశారు. క్రిమి సంహారకాలు వాడకుండా ఈ చీమల సహాయంతో సాగు చేస్తే 49% దిగుబడి పెరిగిందట. ఉత్పత్తిలో నాణ్యత ఏకంగా 71% పెరిగిందంట. ఈ దిశగా ఇప్పుడు మరిన్ని పరిశోధనలు జరుపుతున్నారు. చీమల్ని ప్రకృతి సిద్ధమైన పారిశుద్ధ్య కార్మికులు అంటారు. సో ఇక్కడ చీమలు ఇంకా ఇన్సెక్ట్స్ చాలా కూడా ఈ సాయిల్ని ఫర్టైల్ చేయడానికి, సాయిల్ పొల్యూషన్ని తగ్గించడానికి, సాయిల్ని ఇంకా కుళ్ళి పెట్టడం వల్ల కూడా సాయిల్ని మంచిగా చేయడానికి ఈ ఇన్సెక్ట్స్ కూడా చాలా హెల్ప్ అవుతున్నాయి. Actually, we are talking about climate change, global warming and various aspects. But we are not addressing soil. We are not addressing about soil. We have only 80 to 100 harvests left according to experienced scientists. That is only 45 to 50 years of soil is left. By 2025, only 40% of food is produced. Food shortage is manifested by next coming years. What we are facing now is soil extinct. What is the reason for this? We must understand, as I said earlier, if we add organic matter to the sand, it becomes soil. If we remove organic matter, soil becomes sand. In agriculture lands, organic matter content should be 3 to 6%. Then by this, soil is alive. Nowadays, depletion of soil is so heavy. Nutrient level is decreased. Microbial level is also decreased. 12 to 15 inches of soil is the base of life, including you and me. How to protect these microorganisms and protect the soil? Recognize soil as a living organisms. Open soils, that is plowed and left for sunlight, is the basis for destruction of microorganisms and most of the beneficial insects. So focus should be on agriculture. That is, focus should be on seeing that land should be under shade as much as possible. Soil regeneration must be initiated because soil is our legacy. Besides this, soil is degraded due to pesticide application. Pesticides can also contaminate soil, water and other vegetation. In addition to killing insects or weeds, pesticides can be toxic to host of other organisms, including beneficial insects. So pesticide concentration and usage of pesticides should be reduced. Slowly change to organic farming is the good way to protect the soil and microbes in the soil. So now I said what is the importance of soil and how soil is extinct nowadays and how to save soil in simple ways. But I told about this here. Today is World Soil Day. Why this day is celebrated means I have told earlier a small region. And World Soil Day, now I will tell about significance, why we are celebrating the World Soil Day. The International Union of Soil Science recommended the celebration of this day. The recommendation was made under Kingdom of Thailand under the leadership of FAO, supported formal Foundation Day of Soil Day as Awareness Raising Day, which falls in the scope of Global Soil Partnership. What is the significance of this day? On this day, awareness about importance of soil conservation is spread among the people. Next is soil is not only a resource for humans but also it is a home for many other living organisms. On World Soil Day, this awareness should also be spread. First, we should consider soil is the biggest ecosystem and it is also one of the living organism under our feet and it is very precious. Soil Day highlights the significance of sustainability, managing soil as a resource. So from now onwards, soil should be protected to increase the microbes population to produce our food in quality manner. Thank you. Awareness about soil on World Soil Day, a visit to school.
My name is B. Bhavita. I am studying in 8th class B section APRS School Girls Gutti, Untitled district. Today I am telling about soil profile.
Residential School Girls Gutti, Anantapur district. Today I am telling about soil profile. The soil profile is the layers of soil found. When we go deeper into the ground, there are main three layers of the soil. They are topsoil, subsoil and parent rock. Topsoil, a horizon. Topsoil is uppermost layer of the soil which is made up of humus and small particles of rocks. It is dark in color due to the presence of the humus makes much porous and fertile. Subsoil, B horizon. It is the layer situated below the topsoil. This layer does not have much humus and thus lighter in color. Bits of rocks and some nutrients are main constituents of this layer. Rainwater collects in this layer. 3. Number 3 is parent rock. C horizon. Parent rock is the layer below the subsoil which consists of the pieces of rocks which cracks and creases below parent rock is the layer solid rocks called bedrock. Water table is formed over it. Thank you.
Studying in 8th class, గుత్తి గర్ల్స్ ఏపీఆర్ఎస్ స్కూల్. నేను ఈరోజు కన్జర్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ సాయిల్ అంటే సాయిల్ని ఎలా కాపాడుకోవాలో దాని గురించి చెప్పబోతున్నా. నేలకోత నివారణకు తెలిసిన అత్యంత ప్రభావవంతమైన పద్ధతి భూమిపై వృక్ష సంపదను పెంచడం. ఇది గాలి మరియు నీటి కోతను నిరోధించడంలో సహాయపడుతుంది. టెర్రసింగ్ అనేది కోత నియంత్రణకు అత్యంత ప్రభావవంతమైన సాధనం. దీనిని ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా ప్రజలు వేల సంవత్సరాలుగా పాటిస్తున్నారు. విండ్ బ్రేక్లను షెల్టర్ బెల్ట్లు అని కూడా పిలుస్తారు. విండ్ బ్రేక్లు అనేవి వ్యవసాయ పొలాల అంచులు వెంబడి నాటిన చెట్లు మరియు పొదలను గాలులకు వ్యతిరేకంగా పొలాలను రక్షించడానికి. గాలి కోతను గణనీయంగా తగ్గించడంతో పాటు విండ్ బ్రేక్లు పంటలకు మెరుగైన మైక్రో క్లైమేట్లు, ప్రయోజకరమైన పక్షి జాతులు నివాసం వంటి అనేక ఇతర ప్రయోజనాలను అందిస్తాయి. కార్బన్ సీక్వెస్ట్రేషన్ మరియు వ్యవసాయ ప్రకృతి దృశ్యానికి సౌందర్య మెరుగుదలలు. మిశ్రమ పంటలు పంట అవశేషాలు కోతను తగ్గించడంతో పాత్ర పోషిస్తాయి. ఎందుకంటే అవి నేల రేణువులను విచ్ఛిన్నం చేసే వర్షపు చినుకుల ప్రభావాన్ని తగ్గిస్తాయి. తృణధాన్యాలు లేదా నూనె గింజలు పంటలు పండించే సమయంలో కంటే బంగాళదుంపలను ఉత్పత్తి చేసేటప్పుడు కోతకు అధిక సంభావ్యత ఉంది. మేతలకు పీచుతో కూడిన రూట్ వ్యవస్థ ఉంటుంది. ఇది మొక్కలను నేలపై పొరకు లంగురు వేయడం ద్వారా కోతను ఎదుర్కోవడానికి సహాయపడుతుంది మరియు పొలమంతా కప్పబడి ఉంటుంది.